Hello. You know the importance of data, right? And probably you may be in IT, right? Or you are trying to switch your career to IT. So if you don't know the importance of data, better you start knowing because the world is changing like anything, and all the chat GPT and the generative AI and AML, everything, how it is growing like this right now. Why the reason all these things are growing right now, not before, 5 years back or 10 years back? Because right now all the data generated from last 10 years, that is, huge data is generated because of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc., and machine generated data, like all sensors, everything. All the data is generated and then it is stored somewhere. It is being kept there. Nobody knows what is the use when it was created. But then when when the use is when some kind of thing is happened, like, okay, you just the machine can start learning themselves by just you just feed the data. So it's not like it can take a huge amount of data and then learn from it. So that's when the shift happened, the next technology boom happening. And that is nothing but generative AI and chat gpt, etc., like Google Gemini and broad everything. So the technology shift is happening pretty fast, and the basic ingredient is data. So that is data. And data engineering is nothing but the engineering of the data. How do you bring all the sources of data into one place? That is a data engineering. So previously it was called, now also it is called as ETL also: extract, transform, load, everything. So business are built around data driven, everything. Like last 5 years you might have heard a lot of things like this words are becoming popular because one thing: data is oil, and data is it's money. Data is company. So that is data, that is what it is. So we are launching a course. It's not a course actually, it's a journey in data engineering with cloud. That's what we are trying to trying to show you the roadmap of cloud data engineering in this video. And we just want to show you the roadmap so that you can learn, you will know the guidance and an idea to, okay, where do I start, where do I end, where this goes. Because if you just look at data engineering generally, it is a vast topic. You will just get lost. You will just get lost into the haystack, needle in the haystack. So we just want to give you an overview and then just a walk through how you can traverse through this. Just, okay, you just go from here to there. So that's why we are calling it as a journey. So let's get into it. So this is what the data engineering journey will look like. So first of all, we are just separating it as three parts. All right. So first is data engineering core and data engineering basics. So this is not only data engineering basics, this can be called as basics of IT also. Like whatever you're doing, you need this kind of basics. It is SQL, you need SQL, Python programming, and data warehousing concept and Linux basics. So what this is needed? This is prerequisite for to learn the data engineering tools and all these concepts, all the ETLs, all these stuffs. So this is basic. Anybody can learn, and it's whether you're a programmer or you just wanted to learn something in IT, or you just wanted to try out, because some people may be in non-IT for long years and just they wanted to learn something in IT simple. So all these things you can just learn, all these basic things. SQL, you just need to learn. It's a structured query language. It's a way of talking to some kind of a database, like where your data is stored. You just need to talk to them. So that kind of a thing. This is structured query language you can learn. And then there is one programming language. Any one programming language you can learn. So we're just mentioning Python, but you can learn Python or Scala or Java. Anything is fine. But many people are saying, many of my friends are saying, okay, bro, I'm afraid of programming. Programming will not come to me, bro. Many people are saying programming will not come to me, bro. So now with the chat GPT and everything, I will not agree anybody saying these things, because anybody can be a programmer. There is no restriction. You just need to learn how to prompt, how to type, how to search. Google is a previous one. Now how to prompt is a new version. So you just need to know how to use the generative AI tools, because many companies are started adapting to make the programming easier. So if ChatGPT can program, why am I needed? Why I need to learn the programming? That's what many people's questions will be, right? So still need to prompt. So it's not going to do all the jobs. You need to just to collect the things and then put it into the correct place. That's what you just need to learn. You don't have to memorize a lot of things and then something like that. No, it's not like that. It's very simple. So any one programming language, it can be easily taught. That's the one thing. And basic data warehousing concepts, like what is data, where the data sits, how the data is organized, what kind of storage is there, all these basic things you need to know. And then you need to know also Linux basics. So why Linux? What is the relation between data engineering and then the Linux? So Linux is basics for all the IT. Whether you are a administrator or programmer, whomever it is, you need to know basic Linux, because Linux runs everything. So that's one thing. So these are the four fundamental tools or technologies, I would say, you just need to learn. And we are calling it as a data engineering journey. So journey is what? You start from one place and then end in another place. Let's say you are starting a train from Delhi to Chennai. So in between there are many places, people may get in any place, anywhere in the journey, right? So that's what we are calling it as a journey. So you may be a non-IT professional or a student. You can just start from here. You just need to learn a prerequisite and then you can jump into data engineering train. And you may be working professional already. And you may be working in Java, Scala, programming or something else, right? Then you can just directly start here. You can just skip all those things. So that is the main thing. And what tools or what things I need to learn in order to be a data engineer? Very simple. Right now, cloud is everywhere. So without cloud, nothing. So you need to learn cloud technologies, cloud data engineering. So where do you store the data? I just said data is everywhere, but where the data is there? So most of the data are there in cloud right now. So you need to learn cloud and cloud basics. You need to set up your all the softwares need to run in cloud. So cloud is mandatory, and after that you just need to learn HDFS Spark, which is storage and processing. Because if you are dealing with data, what is the two things you will get? So big data means you just need to store it somewhere and then process it. So that's why we have two things: HDFS for storage, Spark for processing. And then now the streaming is everywhere. Streaming is what? Like you are just seeing this video in YouTube streaming. It is you are continuously getting the frames, and you are seeing the video in streaming. Continuous data is called streaming. So that is being handled in a tool called Kafka, that we will see. And then we just need to orchestrate entire thing, because we always take the data from somewhere and then we do some kind of magic or something, and then we just put it to somewhere else. So sequentially process has to run. If something fails, then what happens? Some notification has to be sent. If A fails, then B has to go. Something like that. You need to build some kind of map. So that is done by Airflow. So that's just orchestration. You can just simply call it as a scheduler or orchestrator. So that is done by Airflow. So you can just learn this tool and then learn those techniques. And HBase, which is nothing but a NoSQL database. We are always dealing with the SQL database. We learned SQL as a basics because that is very basic everywhere. Data is now the most of the data is there in SQL. The NoSQL database, which is HBase and Cassandra, MongoDB, all these things are now becoming very predominantly used in many spaces, especially in data engineering, big data, cloud. Like AWS come up with its own NoSQL databases. So that we just need to learn. So if you just learn these tags, it is enough to call you as a data engineer. And just completing this alone, is it enough to become a data engineer? And then if you are looking for a job, to get a job, probably not. So you just need to do little more than that, which is you need to work on actual projects, and then do some sort of continuous efforts to get into their job or whatever things you're looking for. So for that is the third part. So we just covered two parts. First is prerequisites, and then whatever the actual course is covered. Third is nothing but post-course support and then real-time projects training. So after we're learning all these tools and all, we'll have some kind of practicals. Everything will be there in between. And after that, you need to do some kind of a project plan and then execute as a team. If you're learning anywhere, you can just team up with somebody. If you know somebody who's working, you can find in LinkedIn and then try to execute the projects. And that is the knowledge you will not forget actually. If you just listen to me, okay, data engineers like this, people do that and all good for story. But if you actually go and do something by your own, that feeling is very different actually. That's what learning does to everybody. So it's it's a very good thing. You will learn about it, and then by as a group, because when we are working alone, we are just trying to do the projects at midnight and all these things. we feel tired. We are already working in some other job and family commitments, and also we need to go out on Fridays everywhere, right? But if we make this as a fun thing, people would want to do. Okay, think it like this, right? You have a group, and then you just want to fun to have some kind of thing to be happen in the data engineering. You just want to see the output. Hey, I did this, I did this. That's kind of a fun. We should make this kind of projects thing into. That's what we are trying to do as a group. So we'll do some kind of project plan and then execution as a team. And then if you are looking for a job and then you're doing a job switch, we can do the resume review. We can help you out with that. And we have tie up with some HR professionals also. If you want professional resume review and all, we can connect with them. You can also work with them to get the resume review, get the resume also written by them also. And we'll have marks interview, community support, everything is there. And I've been taking this data engineering journey for around 10 years. So all over the year I noticed this: data engineering is not same. Technology is changing rapidly, and it was like previously Spark was there, now Spark is there, now Cloud is there, now ChatGPT, generative AI, everything is coming, right? So it's kind of a journey. So we just need to build a community. We already built some pretty good community. So where people you will be able to talk to others, and then get the kind of a community feeling. So that we are connecting people through. So this is a overall thing about Tamilumi and the overall roadmap. So basically, you don't have to go to any course. You don't have to join here or there to learn all these things. Just get this, and then we have a syllabus also. Just get and learn this on your own also. If it is, or just get somebody, you just learn as a group, you will be able to crack this. You will be able to learn about data engineering, and you will be able to get into data engineering role as well, cloud data engineering. So that is pretty simple, but it is not easy because you just need to be committed, and then you need to learn daily. And this we are also offering is as a course. So first part of the four part will be completely free, because it's a basic. We wanted to cover it. We wanted to put it. Want everybody to learn all those things. So that's why we're just putting as a free courses, and that will be starting from March 11th. The timing will be morning 6:30 to 7:30 IST Indian time. So if you are interested to join and just learn these things, you will probably non-IT, IT, whatever it is, you can just join by using the WhatsApp group link, or we have given our contact details also. You can reach out to us in any platform, and then you will be able to join those things. And this is a paid course. From here, the paid course starts. And if you wanted to learn that also, you can just learn about it also. So all the details are there in the video description, or if you're watching in somewhere else, somewhere it will be there. So you can just reach out to us. And even if you've done the course somewhere, or you just want some help, feel free to contact us. We'll be able to help you with that, because we already provided our previous course entirely free in YouTube, so you can learn about it. But that's in English. It's in Tamil, but there will be different languages also will be posting. So that's pretty much it. Let's learn something different, something new with the fun. So thank you. Bye-bye.